Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, this is McC with American Dream Trading's live futures education and training program. This is an outreach of American Dream Trading, which is founded by, owned by, and managed by Coach, who we helps us to navigate through the muddy waters of everything investing. Off to a late start due to some technical errors on my end. I think we got them resolved, other than can you hear me on TikTok? If you can, type in a 1. How about YouTubes? Can the YouTubes hear me? Make sure that I got these things all situated, the issues fixed from this morning. Can you hear me over there on TikTok? Can you hear me on YouTube? Somebody want to check for me, please? We'd appreciate it. Type in a 1 if you can hear me. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? Anybody there? TikTok. All right, got a 1 typed in over there on the YouTubes. They can hear me loud and clear. Ruger, thank you, sir. Over there on both of them. All right. Sorry for the late start. I had some technical issues on my part, partly due to my own stupidity, but you know. You can fix ignorant. Stupidity can be forever. But we'll move on anyway. So glad you could be with us today. Again, my name is Mark McC, one of the moderators here with American Dream Trading. Glad you could be here with us. You know the routine. If this is your first time with us, make sure you click that like, subscribe, and share button. And we appreciate it. That helps us. And let's get TikTok. Let's get 30,000 likes over there. YouTube, let's get, what are we at here? Let's get 5,000 likes over on YouTube. I'll go easier on you. So get there, smashing them heart buttons. Make sure you're clicking those thumbs up buttons over there. Let's get them likes up today. Make sure you are sharing these also to your social medias to help spread the word, to help other people become successful and have a positive career change. Yes, I am dressed in my attire for a reason, because yes, we won the game last night. I'll just leave it at that. You know, Coach is a little sensitive when you bring up the game. I know they won the last 4 years. We all run through cycles. Well, guess what? We broke the cycle. Hopefully, now we'll return the favor. Time will tell. Anyway, let's get back to the task at hand. Don't be surprised if the Ohio State fight song pops up once or twice before this is over with. You never know, right? But we're glad you could be here talking about everything futures. If you have any questions in regards to futures, you can type them into your social media chat box, and we will do our best to answer your question live as time allows. I'm glad you could be here. We are live with American Dream Trading 3 times daily. I'll fix that comment there, Ralph. Here, let me fix that. Hang on. I got my Zoom users can't see. And that's because I didn't click the last button there. There we go. All right. How's that? Does that look better? There we go. All right. So let me get that going. Should be able to see it in the Zoom now. So I don't remember what I just said, but it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, we're live 3 times a day. I might discombobulate a little bit. We are live 3 times a day. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm live here with the futures here at American Dream Trading. Me or one of the other moderators from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And then at 4 p.m. we have the Aftermarket Show, which can be found over on our YouTube channel, which is appropriately named American Dream Trading. That starts at 4 o'clock. Ruger 38's already trying to aggravate me today by mentioning a different color that's not red, because he knew it would just aggravate me. And no, I wasn't going to say that phrase there, Ruger. I'll give you a little bit of grace today, there about that. I'm a little sensitive to that color. So I try not to even mention that color in my conversations. So anyway, so check them out. And again, upon conclusion of all of our live broadcasts, you can find the replays instantly over on our YouTube channel, which is American Dream Trading. Earlier here this afternoon, a member had a question about EWO with NQ, and we live traded that together in our live paid members Zoom call, and talked and discussed levels and about when do we shed, well, we don't tell people when to get out. We can't do that. But what to look for, what's our entry strategy, what's our exit strategy. And with Coach's 2-minute EWO strategy, he was in this for quite a while there, about 11:30ish, about 25 after or so, and kind of rode this bad boy up. There was a big gain. Now it's pulled back. People taking their profits, getting to be the end of the day, and this was a big money maker. Hopefully you were in something like this and traded to trade. We discussed, how far do we let things pull back. Again, it depends on your risk tolerance per se. Everybody has a different risk tolerance, and those change over time. But anyway, there was a lot of money to be made here. We respected, as long as it stays above the 9, we were okay. We did discuss, one of the things Coach talks about is using the 21 also as a line in the sand. Does it break and hold below the 21? Well, that could be used as an exit point also. And the member asked that because he'd seen that in one of our trading videos that we produce. And Coach was talking about that very thing. So what we did is we looked. We could see it respected the 21 here. No reason to get out of that trade. It did not break and hold below the 21 here. Kind of respected it. Went right back up again, higher. Pulled back under the 9. Still, this one, you could say, yes, it did break and hold below the 21. But it still stayed in the cloud. It actually came right back up on the very next candle and stayed there. It did bounce off the 21 numerous times. So that, in this case, was a good strategy. Again, you have to weigh your risk tolerance and the gap, obviously. If it's easier to do when there's a narrow gap. These wider gaps, that could be a lot of money. So you have to weigh all those things with the big picture and everything that's going on. So that turned out to be a successful trade, proved the point how the EWO is an effective trading strategy. And as you can see, we talked about this earlier. Did it come back up to about where it was at? Even if you'd have freaked out and got out over here, well, look, came right back up to match what it was. Now, it failed to break out above that previous day highs level, right? You can see with Coach's indicators, it puts a line on there for that level. So we were aware of that was there, and it just failed to break through today's high and rejected, and now it's on a downward trend. So as you can see, I'm dressed in my attire. You can't see my face that well. I got my black hat on here, the OSU hat. This morning I had my championship hat on. This one is just a regular standard Ohio State hat, celebrating the win of the game last Saturday. So it was a good time. It was kind of actually, I was happy for my team, but the other team really just didn't. I don't know what was going on, whether our defense was just so dominant or they were afraid to air it out. So anyway, doesn't matter. Another year's gone by. So back to the task at hand. Go Buckeyes. Anyway, if you have, you are glitching. Where am I glitching at? You mean feed at your end? Anybody having any issues besides Wade there? Doug, are you where you're at?
It looks good over here, Mark.
Okay. Might be just an internet connection. Hopefully that's all it is. All right. User over on YouTube says looks good at their end, so it might be an internet issue on your end. Thank you for making me aware of that, though, because it does happen. So, all right. So we are on a nice downward trend, nice break and hold of the 9 to the downside. Hopefully somebody was in that. I wasn't, obviously. I was talking. That started right there around 2 o'clock at the top of the hour, and I was struggling to get this up and running. So there's NQ, right? There's MES is doing the same thing. So very nice movement up and down. Hopefully you're making money. So sometimes we get so excited that we're making money when it's going up, we forget to take advantage that we can play it to the downside. And look at this nice play on the break and hold to the downside. Broke below the 55. In, bang, bang, cautiously down to the bottom of Coach's trend channel, the regression channel here. Played caution there. It did break through it. It's still continuing to the downside. Could I make a play down here? Yeah, I could. I'm getting right here to this little micro double top, so I might want to wait, right? If you jump in too soon without waiting, right, you can get yourself in trouble, and I'll show you that right here, right now. Let's do this. Let's enter sooner than I want right here. See this line here? See where these topped out on this short term? Well, it is breaking through. So that one blew right through, didn't care. I do have a line right here on my chart that I have to be aware of, and I do have my stop in. So I'm going to watch this trade down to this 395 level if it will make it down there. If it pauses at all, I'll just go ahead and lock in my profits. You can see it's struggling to move down further. It's back right there where these candles are over here that I just mentioned earlier above my head here. So, and on your screen anyway. So let's see if this wants to pull down further. I'm going to be patient. This is a 2-minute chart with a 2-minute candle on it. It has formed an EWO to the downside. Hopefully you're in that. I'm going to trade this, expecting resistance here at this support level down below, if it'll even make it there. So I do have my finger on the button to lock out this trade because I am in a scalp because I got in this late. You can see I'm up 2,400. Now this is paper trading money. This is simulated account. There it is. Here's where I expect resistance. Was it going to bounce there? Well, it looks like it wants to. I'm going to lock in at $2,700. Bang, bang. Now, if it breaks and holds below that, I can re-enter, right? Could I have been more patient? Yeah. Anybody knows me knows I'm not patient, right? I'm a scalper. I want that money. I want that money now. I want my money and I want it now, right? So we'll see what happens here. Was that a good decision to jump out there? Well, maybe, maybe not. I should wait and see if it is going to break on down, right? I see Santiago. He wrote down that he's 394 levels, a strong level also. I have it at 395, close enough for hand grenades, right? So we pretty much agree, right? It's a good thing I took it. Look, it's bouncing off of there, right where my line's at. Imagine that. So that's why historical levels matter, right? So, all right. All right, so Wade said she's good to go over there. Appreciate it. Appreciate your help moderating, by the way. We appreciate your help whenever you can give it. All right, I put it in the bank, Jerry. You're sure right I did. Hey, just sell it. Go up there. There's Nick over there on the YouTubes. Go Tigers. Okay, whatever. I don't care about them, but yeah, go ahead. All I care about is the Big Ten, right? All right. So good. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to type them into your chat box and we'll do our best to answer your questions live as time allows. This is your chance to ask what's on your mind. And we also have moderators in the room to help assist also. So this is still hanging out here, right? I could have held on to this longer, but I'm already out of it. We'll see if this can get a break and hold below this 395 level I have on my chart. See if it will break through to the downside. That's what I'm waiting on. But I want to see it break and hold. In other words, I want a candle to break that line, another candle to start to the downside on the shoulder like these two are here. Except I want to see that same thing happen. And it doesn't look like it wants to. It's really rejecting off this line. Is it going to go back and retest? We'll see. Thanks for that share, Doug. If you haven't already, make sure you're sharing out these videos. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Okay. Doug is typing in there. All right, I had to type a message. All right, what do we got? Good. Let me see what else we got going on here. Anyway, I'm waiting to see if this is going to come back down and test this or not. Or is it going to want to pop back up? Part of a trade is waiting, right? What chart is that you posted in there, Doug? Is that NQ?
ES on the 2-minute.
Oh, ES.
Just showing the members where I would get in on a VWAP bounce to the upside and where I put my stop below previous day low, below VWAP.
Okay. Now see, this
Or a
looks
nice
almost
little scalp.
identical to NQs, right? Except the nice thing is you got VWAP right there. And we know that's a bouncer right there, right? Potential. NQ's VWAP and all that is down here also, but it's down further yet. It hasn't quite made it down there yet. It's going to hit the 200 then VWAP. And that was a pre-market high, previous day low down here also, if it can even make it down that far. A lot of strong resistance to the downside here, so it's a good thing I took that profit. We'll see, right? Doesn't mean it can't break through those. So knowing those things helps make you a better trader. So like Doug was talking about here, ES, what did it do? Hit VWAP, bang, bang, right off of it, right on the 1 minute chart. Beautiful. Now, is it going to bounce and go back up? Well, I'm not saying that, but boy, if we can break through that VWAP, oh boy, we might be good down to 825 level.
Just looking for 50% of that candle move is all.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like to see that breakthrough come down here to this 825 level, right? That would be beautiful. That would be fun. Well, I'll set up for it though, right? We'll see what happens. So
pressure's there.
Part of trading is waiting for the setup. Don't compromise your entry. Don't compromise your exit. Try to stick with it. Now you do have to adjust. So what if I jump in now? Well, you see I got a line on my chart. Has it broken, held from VWAP yet? No. You got to wait until it gets away from that magnetic pull of VWAP. That's it is the strongest indicator on your chart, by the way. So let's wait and see here what's going to actually happen. If it's going to want to break below here. Let's see, is the L2 giving me any hints over here, or is it flat? Oh, there's a big order down there at that 29 level. So yeah, there's some orders down there that wants to pull it down, but I'm going to wait and see. Let's be patient if it really wants to do it. I'll use the L2 more once I get in. Here it is. There's the break. And I still have 50 seconds left before the next candle forms. And we did kind of bounce off the pre-market high level right here. So there's another little level, even though it doesn't have a chart. Coach's Indicators, which comes with your paid membership, this is an inlay into TradingView, which is not associated with American Dream Trading. But we created this so that we can find these things and then help us make better decisions in trading. So there are some big orders down there at 29. There's some big orders at, what's the other one? Yeah, 29s. That is down here. But it hasn't, just because they're there, those aren't executed. They're placed but not executed yet. So they can pull them out of there. Somebody can buy in at a higher price and drive it back the other way. So until I see this next candle here, is it going to be on the shoulder of the previous with some oomph to the downside? Well, it is on the shoulder of the previous, but there's no oomph to the downside. I'm waiting to see. If it does get me some oomph, some volume to the downside, then I'll go ahead and entertain that trade, which would be below this 830, whatever that is, 830.75 level-ish.
Almost have a 9 in VWAP cross. It's coming in pretty hot.
So the trend is down, but I don't want to jump in this yet. I want to see what's going to happen right here. If I get some volume right here on this candle is my confirmation candle, but I'm not confident it wants to keep going that way. Now, it looks like it does, but are you confident this wants to go down with this candle? I'm not. Can I jump in here now and hope it does? Yeah, there's some oomph there, right? Can I jump in? Sure, I can jump in anytime, right? But you really want to make sure you got some good volume. There's my next candle. I'm watching down here to the 825 level. I'm going to have my finger on the button and see if it makes it down there. I've tried to be a little bit more patient this time as it approaches that gold level I have on my chart right down here and see if I can lock in. Well, there's 50 bucks right there just on, I'm in micros, 10 micros. I wouldn't buy 10 micros. I didn't realize I was in the micro chart. That's all right. But you can scalp with that. You could shed. No, well, I could have bought one E-mini, right? Anyway, we're going to be patient here. Let this ride, see what happens. L2 showing large orders down there at the 825, starting to show 825, which is right where my line's at.
Natural double bottom at 826.5.
Okay. Up $100, up $75. And are the numbers getting smaller on my L2 to the downside? There's some 824s There we go. See what this candle, look at the patience paying off here. Now I want to see it break and hold below this gold level to give me some confidence that it wants to continue down. Trading, sorry. Losing my voice.
68.24 is the next hard level.
Got a nice candle here. Let's wait on the next one. We have
Love this.
Countdown time, 10 seconds or 30 seconds.
Oh, that was a big wick.
Yeah, it is. Big buyer's wick. I missed. I was taking a drink when I missed that.
I had my stop at just above 50% of it, and it just went by. Look at that thing turn green.
Yeah, I know. Do I lock this in? Do I wait? Let's wait and see. I want to see the next candle, right? Oh, let's go. Get back down there. Come on, quit playing around. Let's just get down below my gold level there at that 825 3/4. All right, this candle did not start on the shoulder of the previous candle to the downside. So this is going to be a weak candle here. I might just go ahead and take the profit. At least I made a couple dollars off that. We'll re-up here and see what's going to happen. I was up, what, $200 or something, I think it said at one point. But I'm trading the trade, right? I don't know how low is low. And this here can be also just a temporary to the downside, right? So let me do ES. All right. Well, I don't have that level on my chart with ES, so I'll go back to MES because I like that chart. All right. So it didn't pan out like I had hoped, right? It had hope. It had some hopium there for a few seconds. It had some strength to the downside and just gave it up. Why? Because people don't want to buy it anymore down there. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I could have had $200 or whatever that said, but I only ended up with, I don't know what it was, $15 or something. Still green trade though, right? So, and that's why I'm a scalper, because I like to take it when I see it, right? But I wanted to let it run, show you how that works, right? Be patient. Sometimes not sometimes, most of the time, patience pays, right? The market takes away from the impatient and gives it to the patient. Let that sink in, right? All right. So guess what, Doug? I'm not using the live studio software. It is going to all through our Restream feed. Don't need the studio software.
Oh yeah, no, that's how I've been doing it.
I didn't know that.
That's how
I've been
set
using
me up.
both the whole time. I didn't realize.
Oh no!
Didn't realize it was doing it. So it's okay.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
did not know.
Maybe that's why it was getting hung up, because it thought you were an imposter.
Yeah. Well, it's sucking resources too. So
that too, for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the way it was when we first started doing this. You could do everything. And they quit doing it. They blocked it so you couldn't do it. Apparently, they're letting us do it again. So that's great because it's.
Oh, okay. I remember. Yep.
So, all right. Anyhow,
nice bounce on ES and NQ right now.
Yeah, we'll see. You got NQ bounced off the 200 on the 1 minute chart. I'm waiting for a play to the upside if it can break and hold above the 9. I will scalp that every single day doing that. I'm waiting. I could have took that double bounce off the 200, which would have been a better play. But since I didn't there, I'm waiting here now. Let me see if I can get an upright movement here on this next candle in 1 minute's time. Matter of fact, I'm switching to a 1 minute chart because I am going to scalp this. I want to see there's what I wanted to see. So we'll get in here, play this for a few. Go from there. I want to move this down here a little bit more. A little bit of a tight spread there. All right, I'm up 600 on this trade already, 450. I want to see this break above this center line here, right above. See how these topped out right here? I want to see it break above that and keep moving. Some confidence to the upside or not. Up 1,000. Up 950, up 900, up 650. See how much that moves on 10 contracts, up and down. I was down to 600. Now I'm up to 1,000. Now I'm back to 400, 100. Now I'm losing 100. Now I'm up 50. See how that when you go into E-minis, the movement is very dramatic. Well, Pete says he gave up 3,000 in profit. Yeah, that sucks when we do that. I've been there, done that, right? Sometimes you just, it ain't a green, don't let your green trade go red. Take what you can get, right? What really sucks is when you lose it all in one candle, right? Oh, I'm doing good. And all of a sudden, bang, right? That's why I like scalping. I'm banking it. It's not profit until you bank it. But then again, you don't know how high is high, right? If we get out too soon, right? It's all right. You did. If it was just profit, you lost. You know, it's just one trade. You move on, right? Just like this one here, right? So now NQ's back down here, hovering around. As long as it stays above the 9 in this level here on my chart, I'll stay in. If not, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off so it doesn't go back down on me. See if it's going to get some oomph, or is it just teasing us here as a pullback? And it looks like it wants to go down. Where's my NQ?
I think this is a retest of the zone we just broke through. We'll see with this candle if it's got any strength to the upside, though.
We do have some orders up around 399 and 400 starting to show up, which is right where it's at now, to the upside here a little bit. 402 starting to show up on the L2. 403s.
A little easier to see on the 2-minute.
You still haven't had the bids. There's bids now at 403, so that's good. They're willing to start paying more right now. Got to break above this here, top of this other candle, all right? Let's go. Get up there. Seeing some 410s and 411s. That's encouraging. Doesn't mean it will. They're jostling around for price. Currently now we got people wanting to take profit at the 409 level. Let's see what happens here. Or 408 level, sorry.
Watch out for 421 when we get there, if it gets there.
Okay, thank you. It's starting to lose its upward momentum temporarily, but NQ is very volatile. This will move, well, right now, 1 minute ATR is 55, so that's pretty volatile. That means it'll move 55 ticks, 4 ticks, right, to a point. Divided by 4, that's what? $13. This thing will move up and one down, 13 points. So right now I'm at what, 410? So this thing could go to 423 in one candle. Doesn't mean it's going to go up that many or down that many. It could go up half that amount and pull back half that. It's movement. We'll see. Got it. In other words, this has a high volatile thing. You got to give it some room to a certain point. Or if it's too volatile, don't trade it at all. All right. Hey, let's see. I think we have, do we still have one left, Doug, of the special?
Just one.
Just one. Coach offered
just
3 because it's Bruno's anniversary.
3-year anniversary.
He gave his Diamond Lifetime membership, was it?
Yep.
For $3,500.
Diamond Lifetime
he gave
membership.
Set aside 3 for that. 2 of them have already been sold. There's 1 left. First come, first serve. If you go to our website at American Dream Trading, you can grab that Diamond Lifetime membership. That's our all-inclusive. Includes all of our memberships into one package. The only thing it doesn't include is one-on-one with Coach or one-on-one with David. Everything else that we ever had or ever will have, anything we create in the future is all included in that Diamond membership. $3,500 one-time payment. You know, a futures membership, a standalone futures membership is normally priced at $2,500. So you see the value, right? That's just one. So there's all kinds of things going on. The mentorship, the gold breakout rooms, the weekend trainings on Saturdays and Sundays, all those things. And when I was talking, I wasn't managing in this trade, but that's all right. Paper money.
Neither was I.
That's why I don't trade real money while I'm talking. I just look down and say, oops, that's going to hit my stop. So I said I was going to get out if it went over this line here, right? Now it's right back to where it was. But anyway. All right. So you should be heading to our website right now, getting our free Discord and looking at our different membership packages that we have. Yeah, so how do we decide when we take profit? Well, we decide when we're going to take profit ahead of time. We develop, once we get, number one, we develop an entering strategy. What criteria have to be met to enter a trade? right? Whatever strategy you're using, right? Coach teaches many things, and they're treated a little bit different, right, on entries. So once you develop your entry strategy and you're into a trade, now you're managing the trade. So now you need to develop, what is my exit strategy? I will get out if this happens. I will get out if that happens. I will wait for this or that. So if you already have in your head what your strategy is, you don't have to make one when you're under pressure, right? And you create that exit strategy, and now you're going to modify it the entire time you're in that trade, right? Especially if it's going in your favor, right? You're not, I might say, I'm going to get out if it pulls back to here. Well, if it gets up to here, I'm not going to let it pull back to here, right? I'm going to say, well, maybe if it pulls back to here, I'll get out. And as it goes up, I might say, well, if it gets back to here, so on and so forth, to lock in my profits. So you need to have an exit strategy before you enter a trade. That helps prevent giving up too much of your profits that you make. I'm guilty of it, right? So I'm trying to really be good at drawing a line in the sand, per se, as this trade progresses. If this is going to go down, where do I get out if it starts pulling back up? And we also have our stops. We never enter a trade without a stop, right? Because if this pulls back on me suddenly and violently, at least I am going to be protected, minimize my losses. And I can also use my stop as this goes down in price and I increase in profit. I can slide this down more, make it a little tighter, right? Lock in profits as this goes down, reduce my risk, overall risk. So you can manage the trade once you're in it. But I need to have, what is my strategy? Well, right now, if this gets down here close to VWAP, well, first of all, this red line, the trend line, this is my first decision point, okay? My next one will be VWAP. So if this per chance breaks through this line, I'm expecting a retest of VWAP. Now, I may not make it that far, but that's my exit plan now. As far as a loss here, because it's so early, well, I'm going to stay in this trade. I'm going to let my stop get it because we're here real close, right? Now, as this moves down, I'll tighten my stop up a little bit. Right now, I'm just giving it some breathing room. I might stop near the 21. It's a hair above it, but close enough. So, yeah, can I take this profit? Yeah, bang. And normally I would, right? If this candle pauses all, I'll take it, right? It's just the way I trade. So as this does move down, I can reduce my risk. I'll maybe keep it above the 9 here. But if you get it too close, what happens, you'll get one pop, and this thing will stop you out. So you don't want to move it until it gets there. So I keep it here to 21 in this case, right? I want to give this room to breathe because this can move $13 in one candle. So you got to give it that room to do that. Well, let's watch the trade. I'm managing the trade. Well, there's $1,000. You should have took that. Yeah, I should have. But that's not my exit strategy. My exit strategy is right here. Right here's one, right? A mini double bottom, which is going to fight to get through. The red line, which is now next to VWAP. So here's my first point of decision, which is real close to, and this will be my second one. I'll keep my finger on the button. If it rejects here, then I'll just go ahead and take my profit, whatever it gets. I ain't giving it all up. But if it stops there, slows down, but looks like it wants to keep going, I'll stay in the trade. My next point of entry to consider is VWAP, my yellow line down there. This one right here. And there's a level there also. So I'll let the trade work itself. Well, I'm up 2,000 now. Now I'm down to 16. So let's let it work. I'm coming up right now, my first point of decision right here. See if they want to fight it or not. If they do, then so be it. The 9's starting to get heavy, starting to come down again. So what you need to do is you need to talk to yourself out loud in your trades. Nobody cares what you're saying, right? Talk to yourself. Talk yourself through these trades in real time. It'll help you so your brain can hear what your mind is thinking, how you're reasoning, right? So even though I'm doing it here for you, you should be doing it for yourself there also. Questions, comments? Now, if this don't bounce off the 9, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off. That's my other exit strategy, right? I don't want this to come all the way back up to here. So if this don't bounce off, come back off this 9 and go back down, I'm out. In other words, my white line here is where I'm getting out at. We'll wait and see. I'll take the loss. It's a hard thing to do, but sometimes you need to minimize it. What stock is this? This is futures, where you're trading futures contracts. This is the NASDAQ, NQ. It's not a stock, it's a futures contract. Totally different. But yet, you trade it. Not trading it any different. I'm trading the same principles the coach taught us. Have you been to the website yet, American Dream Trading? Let's go. Well, let's see. I could have took that $2,000 of profit, right? Will I regret that decision? Well, time will tell, right? But you don't worry about what you could have, should have had in any single trade. It's one trade of many that you make in a day. Do I want to rip my Band-Aid off here? Oh, it might go up more. I'll lose more money. Well, whatever. It hasn't broken held above the 9 yet. I'm using the 921.55 VWAP. The 200, I also have a regression channel here, among other things that's built into this software with Coach's indicators. And then just that quick from being at a loss, I'm back up again. So did not break and hold. Did I trust my indicators? Yep. Did I trust my exit strategy? Yep. All right, here I am coming down to test this right here, right? Let me draw a line there just so you can, in case you can't see it as well at home. For those of you who are playing at home, right? I'll change that to yellow or something. Well, we'll make it hot pink. How's that? You like hot pink? I like hot pink. We'll make it hot pink. I'm going to make it a little bit bolder, and I'm also going to, we'll make it with a dash line. So right there's my decision point right there. I got my finger on the button. If it can't break below this, then I'm going to take it. Yes, I'll give up profit in the process. Let's just wait and see here. It's now touched that 2 times for sure. Pretty close the 3rd time. If this pulls back down here, moves around at all, I'm out right here. This green candle. Now I'm going to take that money. All right, whatever that said, $600, whatever it was. I don't know. I'm not going to keep playing this game. It's threatening here. It's teasing, right? I can always re-enter. Go ahead and take the profit. When you're in futures, you get instant cash settlement. Do I have a TikTok video about your indicators and settings? Yeah, they pop up from time to time. They're posted. You can, however, go over to our YouTube channel, which is American Dream Trading. While you're over there, click the subscribe button. That way and the notification button so you're aware of it when we post new training videos over there. And we usually do on a daily basis as time allows. You'll find, especially if you go to the tab section where they're sorted by topic, you'll find all kinds of them over there. There's over 3,000 training videos. Is there some fluff in there? Yeah, probably. We've pretty much tried to eliminate all those type of things. But Deconza, if you go over there to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, you'll find the answers to what you're looking for there. All right, so now, can I jump? Let's say, should I jump back in this trade? Oh, I feel it's going to break through here this time. Well, that isn't how you trade. Feelings is not a trading strategy, right? You want to try to make the best logical, and the best logical decision is, no, don't jump in here yet. Wait for it to break and hold this dashed line that I put on there, right? Now, I join in and see what happens. Now I'm down 1,000. Just that quick. If it doesn't show that it wants to get down there, it's not going to go below that. So what I'm going to do, since I would wait for that break and hold, I'm not going to jump in early and hope it goes through. Hopium is not a trading strategy. I'm sure you've heard that before. I'll go ahead and take that $200. There we go. Bang, bang. That quick. And it failed to do it again. Now if it hits the 9, I may click buy and play the bounce off the 9. I'm going to short it. We'll see if it bounces. If it don't, I'm going to get out of this trade real quick. Forgot to do my stop loss. All right, I was able to do it that way. So I got to type stop loss as this keeps going up. If not, I was trying to play the bounce off the 9, which is a quick scalp, make a quick few bucks real quick. It didn't pull back real hard. I'm waiting to see here if it's going to pull back. Come on, get off there. I'll take the $300. It's sitting there too long for me. Makes me a nervous Nelly, so I just take that money and get out. Was that a successful trade? Yep, it was. Now, is this going to break and hold off this double bottom here? Is this going to want to go up? Well, let's see what the 21 does. Can I get in here and jump in this now? Yeah, you can. Should I? No. You don't know what it's going to do here. Thank you for the kind words there, DeSanza. Says I must be genuine. Everything you're saying, you're a guy that says everything you're saying. Good. I'm glad you like my style. Is that what you're trying to say in a roundabout way? Appreciate the kind words. I'm a legend in my own mind. No. And all I'm talking about here is the things that Coach teaches us on a daily basis. Paid membership. I've been doing this is my I'll be starting my 4th year, January, right? So I've been doing this for 3 years. So, I've picked up a few things along the way. Here I am on the break and hold of the 21, right? Right in this upside. Here's my level that I fought to get through. I'm going to take that. There was whatever that was, $700. I don't know. Didn't pay attention. Shouldn't be trading your profit and loss anyway. You should be trading candles. You're trading what you're trading. Your trading strategy is. What do I think of Soxel? Soxel did a heck of a move today. If he was in that earlier, I was filling in for Coach this morning. He had some things come up. He couldn't quite make it. And I know AMD and NVIDIA was moving around nicely. And so Soxel, which is the ETF, right? Can I jump in this now? Can I? Yes. Should I? Absolutely not. Why? It's coming back up to retest this area. See, I'll show you what not to do also. And I did this on purpose. This is paper. It's not real money. I jumped in this early thinking, oh, maybe it'll break through this time and I'll make extra money, right? Well, guess what? I didn't make extra money. I'm losing more money, right? Well, can I sit here and wait and hope it comes back up? Well, I can, but there's going to come a point I'm going to have to rip the Band-Aid. I see that? Stop me out. So this is why you don't rush your trades, right? Wait for the break and holds for confirmation. And that's what happens to you financially when you compromise your entry criteria. Yeah, Soxel actually had a nice run today. The only reason I know that, I don't trade it anymore. I've been trading almost. I am trading futures exclusively. I will trade pre-market stocks from time to time. But, yeah, it had a really nice run. It was amazing if you was in it. Would have made a lot of money to start with. Very nice right out of the gate. Just straight up. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a beautiful chart? Look at that. Clear up there. That thing went up whatever. It went up a bunch. Went up, what is that? We call it 39.5, just to 42 1/3. There you go. There's some nice money to the upside. Hopefully, if you're in it, you played it to the downside if you're able. So, anyway, where were we? What were we looking at? ES? No. We were looking at NQ. There we go. So, that's how you do that. And right there it is. It's this channel. Do I want to keep trading this? Not right now. It's getting a little tight. I want to see a breakthrough, right? Break on through to the other side. It's a tough battle once it gets down here. And that's probably why it's hanging up here, right? It knows this VWAP's down here. It knows previous day's low is down there. It knows the pre-market high is right here. So this, from here to here, is going to be a tough, tough battle unless there's a massive sell-off, right? So this is a kind of a danger zone right here. So let's go look at something else. ES doing the same thing, right back down to that level. My gold level, it's still there. Anybody else see anything moving? That's a good setup.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
We have a relatively new member to our group that made a really beautiful trade today on natural gas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Taking what he's learning in here and applying it to the indicators and the charts, and that one micro contract got him $213.
All right. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Yeah, he's been trading NQ for what, a week or two now.
Something like that, but this was natural gas.
Oh,
He
natural
liked
gas.
how it
All right, that's what I
moves.
meant.
Yeah.
Natural gas. Sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I hadn't looked at it for a while, and he kept mentioning it, and I looked at it. Yeah, you can get some nice plays on that.
Oh, my apologies. He did it with 4 contracts and shed on an EWO process.
Yeah, yeah, he's doing good, and
Perfect.
he asks questions every day, right?
Hmm.
That's how we learn. Pay attention, take notes, and then you get to the point you start asking questions for clarification and better understanding. That's what we do with our paid members. That's how they're so successful. Because they put the time in, they study, they ask questions, right? The more questions you ask, the more successful you could be. Kind of boring just sitting there staring at a chart all day. Gold, of course, the end of the day. Well, I need a nap. I know that. I didn't even get up early today. I didn't wake up till about 4:45 this morning. I'm like, what the world? And I got a bunch of run. Doug will be filling in tomorrow. Thank you, Doug, by the way, ahead of time. I have a funeral no, I'll be here tomorrow for
Thursday.
the live.
Yeah,
Never
you'll
mind.
be here Thursday.
I'm not going to be here for the live training.
Yep.
Thursday, I won't be here. I have a personal matter to
Okay.
attend to, an unpleasant personal matter. Doug is going to agree to, he said he would fill in for me there. I will be out tomorrow morning for our paid members training, but that doesn't stop our training. It goes on and on and on. I'm just one person. We have three official moderators in our futures group, and every one of them are quite capable. And also our members help train too, right? Ask questions and share their experiences. So we're not dependent on one person. You never should be dependent on one person, right? Oh, no way. Look who's in here. Frankie. Hey, buddy, what's going up? Where you at in the world today? Sending roses. Man, look at that. He sent 13. He sent 6. He sent 1. All right, Frankie. Haven't heard your beautiful voice for a while there, buddy. He's a paid member, but he's on TikTok, so I'm assuming he's on the road somewhere. On the road again, using his profits that he's made with American Dream Trading to see the world. And guess what? He could trade anywhere he's got internet access, and he does. Beautiful individual. One of a handful of members I've met in real life, him and his wife. Just beautiful people. Pure, genuine. You ever have a chance to meet Frankie? Don't turn that opportunity down. I won't say where he lives or anything, but the ones that are in here know where he lives. Well, about where he lives. We don't know what house this is, what street he lives on. Don't know none of that. Oh, you're back? Okay, cool. All right, there's a little news blurb pumped up there about crypto stocks dumping. How much did it drop today? Pretty big. Take a quick look peeky here. Where's my crypto at? Current, all right, there it is. Bitcoin's down 5.6%. Holy cow, down to 85,000. What the? Holy cow. That's really gone down. I don't trade it. I know it didn't do that all one day, but being down 5.6% in one day, that's a lot. MES is now channeling, still on that gold level that I have on my chart. Won't go below it temporarily. The Dow is kind of doing the same thing. Kind of just, it's like market's taking a nap. Now it has started power hour, so we'll see what happens here. Holy cow, I'm tired. Ooh. I haven't really ate today. Took a quick bite, but other than that, it's running around to do today. I got that all done. I got some more running around to do once we get done here, so I don't have to do it today, but all right. Yeah, the 9 on my charts is the 9 EMA. The blue line you see here is the 21 EMA. The orange line is the 55. Okay. We also have, well, on my chart, VWAP, wherever VWAP went to. It's hiding here somewhere. Where is it?
It's above you.
Is it above me?
Should be.
Oh. Huh? Where?
Is it not? Which one are you on?
Oh, M2K. There's the 200. Where's my VWAP?
It's right there underneath your line.
Oh, there, I
Underneath the
see it.
200.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's blended in right here. There it is. It's above me. So, that's what they're there for, and I use them all together to make decisions, right? They're points, all points of decisions. And then we have this line here, this channel called a regression channel. Top of the channel is the green line, bottom of the channel is the red line, and it shows you the trend which way it is. On a 1 minute chart, it is to the downside on the Russell. Okay, and that adjusts mathematically all day long. Gold's coming up to VWAP on its own. It can't get above the pre-market low. Wow. Well, gold's up there now, back to where it was at, weeks ago. It's boosted a little bit. And then Q is trying to break above the 200 here. I mean the 21 and the 9. Sorry. See here for possible quick scalp to the upside. Look and see if this can break and hold above here or not. Be nice, but if it can get up here and break this, then I'll get a good play up to the 200, which is that blue line. Questions, comments? What happened to my YouTube? I lost my YouTube. Where'd my YouTube go? Oh, there it is. All right, got hid behind another one. Sorry, YouTube, I was ignoring you. Let's see here. What do we got? Let me scroll back up through the YouTubes. Okay.
It is still snowing.
Good for you. I'm glad it's hanging out with you, not me.
I'm trying to keep it all up here, Mark. I don't want it to come down.
I appreciate it, buddy. That's a true friend. Keeps all that crappy weather up there with him.
Yeah. I don't want it, getting on your lawn or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't like I got to go anywhere. I mean, I work from home, right? I day trade from home. I don't care. It can snow 3 foot, really.
That's right.
Andre says, why didn't I go long on the bottom? Well, I missed what that happened there.
That was that first bounce off of VWAP when you were talking.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will definitely do that. What else I got? What do you teach, or are you just live? No, we teach all day long. This is just a live. This is a teaser. I'm quite upfront and honest with you every day. This is just a teaser to give you a taste, maybe a little bit, not even much of a taste. Maybe enough 1-2 taste buds can get a taste. But we're American Dream Trading. We're a teaching and education company. We're not a call-out group. We want to educate you, teach you how to do what we do here, right? So that you, if you want to, you can make a living out of it. If you want to do it part-time, whatever, right? I do this full-time. This is the only way I generate income is right here, sitting in front of this computer, clicking a mouse button, learning how to trade. This is like I say, my 3rd full year. But we have our paid memberships. We literally start training at 4 a.m. in the morning for different levels of memberships that we have. VIP Gold, Diamond memberships all can, if they want to, start training and trading at 4 a.m. I'm there almost every morning at 4 a.m. Doug's there for, whatever. We're all there. We've got a good group of people in there, and it goes from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Now, if you have a futures-only standalone membership, we start training at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time with your paid members. But you have to have a paid membership. We're just spending 2 hours with you, kind of showing what we got, give you a chance to actually what we do here. Now, TTL Trading over there on TikTok, I'll have you know I am a musician, so the first thing I thought of when I read that, what's the strat? Fender, thank you. And do you know your order flow? Yes, I do. I use the L2 order book. I do all that. We do support and resistance, and we also use our EMAs, MAs, SMAs, whatever, right? So we use the big picture. What you see on my chart is Coach's 3.0 indicators within Trading View, which Trading View is a standalone charting software that you have to buy on your own. It's not associated with American Dream Trading, right? And I use all these to make decisions so I can decide within a second whether I want to get in a trade. Bang, I can decide yes, no. Not to the upside, downside, yes. To the upside, well, we're waiting to see for a move. YM to the downside, yeah, that would be great. But I'd like to see it go to the upside if it can break and hold above these levels here. MES, same deal. There's VWAP. I want to wait for a break and hold above that. NQ, I definitely want to wait on a break and hold above this level on my chart and to 55 and my trend line. So right here would be about an area to enter for me. Now I got a little double top here I got to watch, right? So by doing it, knowing what these are telling me, there's a whole novel of information. So I'm reading this book in a matter of seconds and making a decision, do I want to enter the trade or not? And that doesn't come right away. You know, that's through training and education, time and experience. Nastrom 2222 over on TikTok. We do not tell people what to buy or what to sell and give that type of advice here. So I appreciate your wanting to do that, but I'm going to ask that you immediately refrain from doing it. I'm not kicking you out, but we don't do that. IO, yes, and I also use the order book L2 over there also. Kind of help me with the trades. I'm not totally dependent on it. Once I'm in a trade, I'll watch that. But I go definitely historical lines on my chart to help me make decisions where things are bought and sold at. Support and resistance, historical levels, and off of our indicators. Put all them together, works pretty good, in my opinion. I've done well every year for the last 3 years. How do you set the stop loss and trade evade in a group trade? Well, I don't know what you mean by a group trade. If you mean multiple contracts, trade evade, you go in there and you program it. You go up to the top. I don't have trade evade open, so I can't show you. But you better make sure you know how to do it. If you link your trade evade account to Trading View, you can do it right within Trading View. So there's multiple ways of doing that. I love linking my trade evade account to my Trading View, and this is how I actually use my trade evade account. I don't even use the trade evade software. I have it linked to Trading View, which I can do right here. I can go right down here and get out of this paper trading mode here, right? I can log out. There's my trade evade. See it there at the bottom of my screen? I don't know if I'm in the road or not. I'll slide this all the way up so you can see it. I don't know how this is going to come across. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, right there. There's trade evade. Click that. I'm already logged in. I can go in my live account. I can go in my demo account. Bang, bang. Click. Bang, bang. Look, now it shows me that I'm in my demo trading account. Now I have the live data and everything linked here. I can now use the trade evades thing, and I can come in here, bang, I can go in here, buy, right there, and now I'm in the trade. Just that simple. A few clicks once you register it and put your credentials in. See how fast that works? I can also close the trade, lock that $300 into my trade evade account. It shows me right here the line it was executed. Bang, bang. Now that was paper money.
Does it show up on your trade evade? You make a trade too?
I cannot. You need to talk in your mic a little bit better.
Does it show up in your trade evade screen too when you make a trade?
Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah. This is real time.
Like that.
Yeah, the beauty about trade evade is that you can actually log into your demo account and demo trade using the same mechanics, exact same mechanics.
Yeah, yeah. This is a paper trade here. You see how fast it executed that? Yep, right there. You know. Okay, I'm going to tell it to buy this 350. Bang, that quick. Executed a trade. Bang, bang. Right? Go back up here. Watch how fast it pops up the buy. I'm clicking right. Oops, let me get my stop loss in. Clicking. What the heck? How did I get a 200 stop loss on it? What do I need here? 60. All right. Here we go. Watch. Going to click the button right. Clicking the button. 2, 3, 2, 1. Bang. There it is. See how fast that pops up on your screen? Bang, bang. Works very good. Yes, we teach everything here at American Dream Trading. Stock options, crypto, And my personal favorite and the focus of this live, futures, which is futures. Andre Bell over there on the YouTubes, right? So anyhow, the reason I'm using paper instead of my real, now I do trade my live account in front of our paid members, and I'm pretty open about what I make every day with them. I don't do it with you guys because it's too distracting. I'm answering your questions. I'm watching 5 different monitors. I get distracted talking, teaching. So I don't want to risk my real account on a live broadcast when I'm answering questions and being distracted, right? Because you gotta focus on the trade when you're in it. And the nice thing about a paper trading account, I can show you the results of breaking rules. And I've done that already. Do I jump in now? Do I jump in early trying to game it? What happened? I lost each time. I showed you that, didn't I? Is Tradeify better than Webull? Well, number one, Tradeify is a prop firm. Webull is a broker. So they're not even the same thing, right? With Webull, you can trade stock options. If you want to, you can use crypto. I wouldn't use it for crypto personally. And futures. I have a futures. My big account is with Webull, with futures. I also trade stocks. I can trade stock options. Tradeify is a prop firm for futures. Now, yes, can you get a funded account and successfully pass the qualifications? You most certainly can. Tradeify, I love it. I found it works very well. And that's why you see that we signed an affiliate. Coach signed an affiliate with them to trade that way. So, and that's why you see the code there. Use code ADT. That will get it to you for less expensive every month during your qualification periods than it would going onto their website. So check that out if you're interested in a prop firm. I've been live demoing it. It does work well, and you can program it to lock you out of your account when you make so much or lose so much. It's got all kinds of options. And it uses the TradingView base platform for trading also. So if you like this setup, it's a stripped down version of it, but it's still a very high-end TradingView that uses this platform. On the upper level, I have the 150,000 account, the Lightning account, I think it's called. The lower accounts actually use, I believe, Tradeify, right? I don't know. I don't have a lower account. I think it uses Tradeify.
Any of the accounts,
Tradeivate,
any of the
I'm
Lightning
sorry.
accounts.
What's that?
You can choose any of the Lightning accounts. You can choose to either trade through Tradeivate, or you can pay a little bit extra and trade through Project X, which is what you're trading through.
Yes, right. I kept saying Tradeify. I meant Tradeivate. And I love Tradeivate.
Tradeivate. Yeah, Tradeivate will handle your prop for them, and you can stack 5 accounts in Tradeify and trade it through Tradeivate, which then you can then link and trade through TradingView.
Mm-hmm. And it does work very well. So if you're into that thing now, I don't use it because I'm not into it, but I am demoing it for the company, and we have an affiliate link. Use that ADT. It will knock a substantial amount of money off that monthly fee that you have for that prop firm. I recommend them. I like how it works, but you know, and I was going to do it today, but there's just so much going on in my life right now. So I think I have demoed it here once or twice. I do have it. All I got to do is bring it up. I'll do that. Just trade through that exclusively one day here. Maybe before the week's out, maybe Friday. Depending on how I am mentally Friday, I'm going to go through a tough thing with a pet here Thursday. So not a pleasant thing, but it was a decision that needed made. So Thursday is going to be a rough day for our family. Anyway, we'll see how we are Friday. So I'm getting this pullback here. Well, see, I'm talking. I'm not managing this trade. I don't even know why I got in that trade. Anyway, so I was talking. Yeah, so you can't compare Tradeify to Webull. They're two totally, one's a broker, one's a prop firm. They're not the same thing. So, all right. Yeah, so we do our live Zoom training starting up as early as 4 a.m. through 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. We also have training on Saturday, and we also have live Zoom training on Sunday nights. We literally have live Zoom training 7 days a week here at American Dream Trading. So, Andre says he buys a few contracts and sells them one by one. I think that's a great idea. What is that called? That's called shedding, right? I am not a shed. Look at this, Doug. This guy over on YouTube's asked me why I don't shed. Basically, he didn't ask me that specifically. Why don't you take half? Yeah, I know that coach teaches us to do that. I just don't. I'm an all-in guy. I'm an all-in, all-out. That's just, have I shed? Yes. And that's kind of a running joke. Yes, you should lock in your profit. You should shed. You should let your runners run, right? I successfully am a scalper, and I'm all in and all out. Yes, you can shed. I should shed. I know I should shed, but for me, a shed's the thing in my backyard. I used to shed my first year. It worked so good, I quit doing it. And now, because I am a scalper and I know I have instant cash settlement with futures, I don't feel the need to shed. I'm all in, all out. Can I make more money by shedding? Probably, right? Instead of jumping in and out all the time. So yeah, I just don't do it. It's just me. It's got nothing. There's no logical reason why I don't do it. I just don't. I'm all in, all out. I have a larger account. I can afford to jump in and jump out. I can go in big, make my money, get in, get out, right? I'm not worried about running it all day long. But yes, it'd be financially beneficial to let my runners run. There's no doubt about that. It's reducing my fees and all that on top of that. So yes, thanks for calling me out on Andre. Everybody in my group knows I don't do that. They bust my chops every day about it. You got a shed today? No. Yeah, Doug said trade of value is a good one. Let's see here. What else? What is an EWO? It's an Elliott Wave Oscillator. It's Coach's 2-minute EWO trading strategy using the Elliott Wave Oscillator. We teach that every day. It's one of the foundational trading strategies here at American Dream Trading. You can actually go to our YouTube channel, click subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. You go over there to our YouTube channel, which is American Dream Trading. You go to the tab section of our channel. You'll find a lot of videos sorted by subject matter. I would highly recommend everyone start by watching Coach's 2-minute EWO trading strategy there. So imagine how much I can make if you remember. Well, we don't guarantee your success, right? We have people with paid memberships come in here and blow up their accounts all the time. Well, I don't know, hopefully not all the time, but we have members that do that, right? People are people. We want you to train more, trade less. We want you to have the training before you come in. Will you increase the knowledge if you already have some? Most certainly you will. All we ask is you come in with an empty cup. We don't even want you funding an account when you first join American Dream Trading. We want you to take the time and learn right. Let's not get the cart before the horse. People come in and they get impatient and they start throwing money at the market and wonder why they failed, because they weren't trained properly, right? You need the training. You wouldn't want somebody that hasn't went to brain surgery school operating on your noggin, would you? Well, and why would you want to be in the markets when you're not properly trained? Let's get that membership, get trained up, and see where it takes you, right? We can't guarantee your success because we can't control how much time and effort you put into it. We can't guarantee your success because we can't control what your decision-making processes are. We can't guarantee your success because we can't control you clicking your mouse in and out. And we can't guarantee your success because we don't know if you're going to follow Coach's rules or not. It's your decision whether you want to follow the rules, right? Coach has the rules that are set aside there for the purpose of protecting your account. If you don't want to follow the rules, what I can guarantee, this is the only guarantee that I can give you. If you don't follow Coach's rules, you will fail. It's all in a matter of time. Does that mean you won't make money by not following Coach? No, it doesn't mean that at all, but you will fail in the long run if you do not follow. It might even be the short run. Most likely it will be the short run if you do not follow Coach's rules. I haven't played them for a long time. Let me see if I can play them.
Some of the rules. Okay, perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right, some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this, am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money, it's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time and I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Oh, stop. I'm doing it to protect you, right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Until we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo, 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 yo. Typically, after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour, high volume, hedge fund managers, making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go in too large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes. Is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next, oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? Like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. I notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying, woe is me. Stop saying, I don't get it. Stop saying, I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah. Because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, I don't get to sell anything, and I don't get to make any money, and it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right? And again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce. This is the golden nuggets, not the coach just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We can call out stuff all day long. You can just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody if you don't know how to handle it. You might get lucky and catch a momentum, and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader, and you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day. Right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
All right, I'm back. Sorry if you couldn't hear the audio on there. Again, I haven't played that for a while, so there's probably a setting that it's not on there. Yeah, Mark, you never let runners run. You got that right. I know. I don't. That's why I say that's part of the shedding technique, right? Letting it go. Now, I do let them go, but because I am in so large, I hamstring myself because I don't let the runners run, right? So, yes, sir. That is the truth. And I've proven that to everybody mathematically. You know, if I'd have stayed in here instead of jumping in and out 5 times, I could have made more money doing that EWO than jumping in and out. And, you know, that's something that I need to work on me with. It does help me when I trade live, staying in, you know, I can see that. You can see everything's pretty flat here now, the half an hour to go in the day. So I don't know, probably you guys ever hear? I was playing around with the thing there, heard it double on YouTube, said they heard it. I was double the whole time. Okay. I think I know what I need to adjust. I haven't played any videos for a while. There's a reason for that because we tend to get flagged even playing our own things. You're showing original content or something to that effect, and they flag you. You know it's our own, then you got to try to appeal it and yada yada yada. You know how it is. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So FCCN Haley says,
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? What's an EWO? Is the Elliott wave oscillator. And we do have that included with coaches indicators. It looks something like this. I'm not going to get into this whole training on EWO. That's something that takes some time. Basically, we use this EWO with coaches' 2-minute EWO trading strategy using the Elliott wave oscillator to make entry and exit decisions. If you want to go watch some of the training videos, you can go to our YouTube site, American Dream Trading, and watch that. I'm not going to get into that training here live. Paid members get that training all day long. So, but it's kind of a get in and hold and let it run type of strategy versus scalping, jumping in and out. You know what I mean? So, all right, what else we got going on? Why does it seem like my TikTok is just not updating comments here? So some comments were filtered. Let me refresh this, see if there's something I'm missing here. We do have 3 of our programs currently, and I appreciate you can't see my face. I got this hat on today just so I can rub that in. We have 3 trials going on. We have our premium membership, free 7-day trial. It focuses mainly, not exclusively, but mainly stocks and stock options. We have our crypto membership for 7 days for free trial. Again, it's just crypto only. And then we have our futures 7-day trial, which also is futures only. You can try all of them once and see what we do on a live Zoom call. Coaches Premium, which is focused on with coach and other training moderators, starts at 8:45 a.m. every morning, Monday through Friday. The crypto has Wednesday night training starting at 7:15 p.m. and they do have occasional pop-up Zooms. And then futures, we start training and trading at 8:30 a.m. through 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can try us out for 7 days for absolutely free. I don't know what you're worrying on. You can cancel anytime at no charge. And if you decide you want to be a member, well, at least you got to kick the tires a little bit. By the way, all of those 3, each one of those 3 trial memberships comes with the full privileges of a paid membership. So when you get a futures membership, guess what? You have access to futures membership training videos that we have within our Discord channel. The Discord channel opens up to you for futures. If you're a crypto, you get the crypto Discord channel. If you're into premium, you get the premium membership channel in addition to the trading channel. Free members, you only see, 5 or 6 things. Paid membership has its privileges. Obviously, diamond members, which is our top tier membership, they get every channel there is. They get it all. Every video, every training channel, all of it. 7 days a week, live all the time. So now's your chance to grab them, right? I only trade futures. Well, there you go. Then let's grab that free 7-day trial, however you want to do it. And you can join the only thing you need to do is, if you don't have it already, is download a free Zoom account, right? Register. Now, one of the things you want to do is register your Zoom account email. And it's best if you keep one email between all of them, but you don't have to. But you need to know what your email is when you sign up for our free Discord. And you have to get our free Discord because that's also where we publish our links every day to our live Zoom trading, right? So you need to go there every morning. So if you get the futures, it'll appear at 8:30 a.m. every morning in a Zoom channel within our Discord. And you just click the link and boom, it pops up the thing. You put in your email address that you're registered with through your Discord. That's how it verifies that you are a member, and it will let you in that. So if you're a paid member, you can join our live Zoom call in futures tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time and get a look behind the curtains, and you get the full benefits and privileges of a paid member. You can open your mic anytime, starting at 8:30 a.m. through 4 p.m. each and every day, Monday through Friday. Ask questions, share things, whatever you want, right? Sometimes we talk about goofy things that maybe not related, right? So anyway, so get your Zoom account. That's what you'll need. You'll also need to go to our website, American Dream Trading. That's where you're going to sign up for the free trials, right? Or you can, if you're in YouTube, you can do the clickable links. But go to American Dream Trading. Get the membership. You will need the Discord. Make sure you register there. Follow the instructions. You will receive an email. We will never contact you through direct messaging, WhatsApp, all that stuff. You see the disclaimer running at the bottom of my screen there. No one will ever contact you that way. You'll get a welcome email, and I think there might be a second day email if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so check it out. You need both, but you can join us for 7 days. We'll peek behind the curtain. We have free members come in and they end up staying. They like it so much. So check it out. It's free. Just whatever one you want. Now, again, the futures is futures only, right? They're all standalones. The diamond membership gets you everything. And I believe, let me take a quick peek. We have one of the 3 lifetime diamond memberships for $3,500. Once that's gone, it's gone. And also after that, then it goes to $4,000 till the end of the month, I believe. And there's a time limit on that too.
That's correct. Through popular demand, the diamond membership is sticking around to the end of December.
Right. Now, for the Cyber Monday, there were 3 given away due to Bruno's 30-year anniversary for $3,500. There's only one of those left. After that one's gone, that $3,500, the other Cyber Monday deal is there'll be $4,000. That's today only. Tomorrow they go back to $5,000. All right. So you want to save $1,500 today and never ever pay again? There you go, $3,500. Get it. Get it now. Get it while you can. You know what Matthew would tell you to do.
All right,
That's a great deal. Hey, Kool-Aid Man, is that $3,500 a great deal or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you hearing those sounds, by the way? I don't know.
I'm hearing through Zoom.
All right. Well, guess what? All right.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. All right.
Yes, I can hear it on the socials.
You can?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was sharing it. I don't know why there's one setting in my OBS that. Did you guys hear Coach's video at all? I mean, YouTube said you heard double, and that's because
We did in the Zoom, yeah.
The TikTok, did you hear the coach's video? It was live.
Some of the rules. Okay, somebody like it already.
No.
I'm new here. What are the
Oh,
rules?
there we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So again, right? Some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this, am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money, it's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time and I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Oh.
All right, enough of that. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. So we have about 20 minutes left in the trading day. What questions do you have? All right. So anyway, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go to our website, American Dream Trading. Get that last diamond membership for $3,500 today. Once that $3,500 one's gone, then it'll be $4,000 only through the rest of today. After that, tomorrow goes back to $5,000, right? Until those go away permanently. So, anyway. So, all right. So, what else we got?
And Q's breaking above the 55 on the 2 minute.
Okay.
Still dealing with multiple tops here in this consolidation zone.
Better respect that green line at the top of the channel, right? Do I not say that every day? All right. If we can break and hold through this trend channel, then I got the 200 to deal with. Can I enter this trade now? Yeah, I can. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens. Why did I tell you to better respect that green line? It's the top of the channel, right? Oh, look. Look, Doug. Doug, I jumped in early and now I'm losing money, Doug. Why did it do that to me, Doug? Oh. Well, because I told you that's what would happen. Doesn't mean it can't blow through it. It can, and it does from time to time. But statistically, it's going to pull back and test it, right? So.
Hey, Mark, can we tell each other when to get in and out of a trade?
No, we cannot. That would be illegal. We are not licensed financial advisors. As such, we can never give you investment. How's it go? We cannot give you financial investment or tax advice at any time. We are not a call-out group. Anybody that does tell you when to buy or sell, they are kind of like breaking the law there, and they can get some stiff penalties. Matter of fact, there was one dude on the internet that got, fined $4 million? Was it $4 million by the SEC?
It was a big number.
It was huge. Whatever the number was, it was big. It was a big one. More than I got, right? So anyway, and it was a mistake, right? Got a little overzealous, kind of skirted the rules there. You can't do that, right? The SEC takes that stuff kind of serious. So if you see people telling you to buy right now, bang, bang, and sell right now, bang, bang, that's illegal. So you don't want to get caught up in that kind of thing. That's what you call collusion, right? You get a whole bunch of people. If I get everybody on TikTok and everybody on YouTube doing it at the same time, and I'm doing it and our paid members are doing it, we're all doing it together, that's called collusion. That could get you in some big, serious trouble with the feds. And remember, the feds and their lawyers have more money than you do, so you will lose.
In time.
Can you beat a Fed indictment, right? So don't go there. Anybody does it, run away. Run away. You know what I'm saying?
Run away.
Run away. I have that sound. I don't know if I have it on this one here. I don't think I do. I think I took it off because I wasn't using it.
Listen, if you saw a white rabbit with fangs, I'd run too.
Yes. He warned them. That's what that's from. Right?
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I think I did take it off here. I had it on there forever and I wasn't using it, and I wanted to add something. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna not touch that one with a 10-foot pole. Thanos, thank you though.
On what?
Thanos has a comment in there that I'm not gonna read out loud.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's, yes. Yeah, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, I'd appreciate if you would move that comment there. I can do it for you, but
That's okay, I got it.
yeah, it's all right. No harm, no foul. Nothing against you personally. We're not
Yep,
saying you was
nothing.
right or
Go
you're
back.
wrong. Yeah, I
We
see
can
over
go
there.
back to the multiple tops that
James.
Doug was talking about.
Where? On what?
We can go to the multiple tops Doug was talking about on ES.
Starting
Yep.
to get a breakout.
You're at a triple top right now, quadruple top if you want to say that, right? What he's talking about is this. Let me pop a line on there so you can see it visually. See how these all line up right there? There's my little fancy pink, hot pink line. So would I enter this trade now? Oh, let me do that. Let me enter this trade now. I think it's going to go. Let me enter this trade. All right, bang. I'm jumping in. I'm in. I'm all in there, Jay. Oh, look, I'm losing money. Why am I losing money? I thought it was I was hoping it would go through there, right? No, you wait and see. You wait on the break and hold above critical levels. And in this case, it's a quadruple top, right? Right here, right here, right here. And that one didn't quite make it up. And now we got this here, right? And another one. Quick retest. Now, the odds are statistically this may break through this time. Why? Because it's a quick retest. So statistically it could. It doesn't mean it will. That's why we wait on the break. And there's your break and hold. I want to see another candle on the shoulder of that candle. If it does it, all right? If it don't, I'm not going to enter the trade. And I have the top of the trend channel there too. So there's a lot of meat on it. Well, for ES, you can make quite a bit of money on that, but you know, it's breaking the level, this quad top here, but it has not broken held. And if I'd have jumped in there, where would I be right now in a losing trade? Ding, ding. See how that works?
Amen.
If you'd have
Thank
got
you,
in
Mark.
one in there because you had hopium, this would be your result. All right. There you go. Just one of the many simple trading strategies, techniques, things to do, not to do that we teach here at American Dream Trading. Did I foresee the future? No, I didn't. I was listening to the sound of Coach's voice. Wait on that break and hold. That's my main trading strategy personally is the break and hold of the 9, either the upside or downside. Break of, it could be anything actually. If I'm not in a trade, I can get in this trade. If it breaks and holds above this level, gets above this green line, I ain't afraid to jump in there. If it breaks and holds below VWAP, will I enter? Well, here it is to the downside. Well, I want to see it break and hold below this line right here. That's my entry. I decided that quick. If I want to play this to the downside, I'm going to wait till it gets down here, right? Here's a level of support. Why? You can see all this mess here, right? So, see how it's rejected?
Waiting on the, excuse me, Mark, I was waiting on the 2-minute also. And you can see the coach says in particular situations like this, get 3 good 2 minutes in line. And you can see there were not 3 good 2 minutes in line.
And we have 15 minutes left in the trading day, right? So there's a lot of volatility. We're now entering the second most volatile time of the day, the last 10 minutes of the hour of the day. So, you know, I wouldn't be committing anything long term here, right? She's liable to leave you. So you got to be in and out. Here's my break. There's my hold. Did it have it to the downside? No. I did not wait for it to have oomph. And if you try to game it, see what happens? You end up with a losing trade. You have to wait. Well, you don't have to. You should wait. It's your money. You should wait for that break and hold. It's a little more conservative. Let it show what it's going to do before you jump in, right? You'll learn over time, and you'll be able to learn when it's got enough oomph. It's a visual thing, right? It's not like, well, it needs to go 1.2 inches on my screen on the candle. It's nothing like that. It's just a visual. And you'll learn to recognize that, right? Because I'll have members say, well, what part of that candle did you get into? Well, I don't know. It was a visual thing. I made a quick judgment, right? Well, maybe it was half of what the candle ended up being. I don't, but you don't know that when you jump in, right? You don't know how long or short that candle's going to be. It's showing me volume. I call it oomph. It's got volume coming in that's moving it. That one had to break. The whole candle formed on the shoulder of the previous. So I jumped in before it showed whether it had oomph, and what was the result? It went the other way. You got to wait for that oomph, right? This one did not start on the shoulder. It's right there at VWAP. The start on top of it. There's no way I'm touching that, right? Now, we are in the last basically 10 minutes of the day. This thing could shoot all the way to the moon in fractions of a second. It could drop like a rock in a fraction of a second also. You know, we talked about this at the beginning of our session today. I was waiting on this down here on my gold level right here on ES, was we not? Did it ever break through it? No, it never did go break through that. Why? That's why I have it marked a gold level. It's a strong support area or resistance if it happened to be below it trying to come back up. So, all right. Okay. SFC says, we never run away. We just advance in the opposite direction. I like that. I like that. Can I use that? Write that down, Doug. We don't run away. We advance in the opposite direction. That's pretty funny. I'm not crying. You're crying. Anyway. All right. Questions, comments here as we wrap up today. I'm glad this day's about up because I am suddenly tired today. I don't know what's going on. I got some running around to do.
Mark, do we have a 2-minute opportunity on ES? No, because you're not trading in Power Hour until you're an expert.
You don't trade in Power Hour, buddy. You want to go on a 2-minute, have at it. I wouldn't trust it for as far as I could throw you. No. If you are an experienced trader, you would be scalping during this time period because this thing goes crazy sometimes.
I just scalp the cues. Sorry. This is the time of day I love.
Yeah, now,
I
will
know
I
it's
use a
not-
2-minute chart and scalp? Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
Right? Calms that movement down, right? You can still see it. If it takes off, you're still going to see it.
Still not very calm.
No.
You can
Well,
lose
it's
your, you
calmer
can
than a
lose your
1 minute,
shorts at
right?
this time of day, for sure. Yeah. I've lost many times at this time of day.
Sound like you got a cold there, see?
I do have a little cold. Just a
Little, sounds like a
one.
big one.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad all weekend. My eyes were stuck together. It was so gross. Not together to each other, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still
Okay.
trying to picture that.
I better
I
not
realized
get your
that as I said
computer
it,
virus.
That would be weird. Yeah, computer virus. Somebody gave it to me. Thanks, guys.
There you go. All right. Questions, comments? All right. Yeah, SFC, thank you for being here. Doug will be no, I'll be here tomorrow. It's Thursday, I won't be here. Thursday. Very sad day. Looking forward to it, but, you know.
I have a question.
It's part of life, right?
Yeah.
Part of pet ownership.
I can't even talk about it.
I know.
I
Oh,
can't
believe me,
even
that's why I walked away when I made the call. I had to recollect
know.
myself, make the
I know.
appointment.
I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
but
it
I
is.
yeah,
I
I
know.
can't even think about it. It's
Well,
just-
yeah, but you
you
have
know.
to make, as an owner, you have to make that decision, right? Best
I know.
interest of your pet.
I hate it.
Yep, it
Yeah.
sucks. Well, you know,
It does.
it's sad, but, you know, the only way you'd be sad is if you loved something to start with, right? So there you go.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a good dog. Over 16 years old. Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't want to talk.
Yep, believe me, we're not happy about it, but, you know, so my wife was very comfortable with the decision. I mean, we've been talking about it. I mean, we know it's just a matter of time. Well, that time's been here for a few weeks. It's just time.
You know when it's time, when it's the best thing for the dog. You know,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, because God, I wish we could say
That's
the
how
same
you have
thing.
to look at it, right? That's how you have to reason it.
Right, right.
We never want to lose. I don't care anything we love. We don't want, whether it's a human or a pet. We don't want anything for our own selfish reasons. We don't want to let go, right? But
Right.
you got to
But
let
when you
go.
love it, it's that's you make the decisions for them and not for yourself. It's being
Correct.
not being selfish. Yeah.
Right. And you don't want anything to suffer any more than they have to, whether it's a human or it's a pet, right?
Right.
So, anyway.
Why can't we make the same decisions for ourselves?
We won't
'Cause
go
we're
down
too
that
emotional.
rabbit hole, but
End
yeah,
it now.
some countries do let you do that.
I know that's true.
So, yeah, I don't, whatever. I'm not going there. I got my
I'm
own
just
opinion.
saying it was funny. Come on.
I
It's
got my
dark
own.
humor.
Yeah, I
love
know.
dark
I got
humor.
my own opinion, though. I'm sure. Anyway, we're glad you all could be here today. We are live 3 times a day. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time daily, Monday through Friday. We're live here with the Futures Education and Training Program from 2 to 4 p.m. daily, Monday through Friday. And we have the aftermarket show, which starts at the top of the hour at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find that over on our YouTube channel, which is American Dream Trading, and with Dawn, and it's called the Aftermarket Show. And it's about, she has different topics every day. Sometimes she has a freestyle thing or open topic thing. You can ask questions over there. Matter of fact, you can join her panel live with an open microphone and a camera if you want to. It's up to you, or you can just type it into your social media chat box like you do here. So check all them out. Upon conclusion of this broadcast or any and all of our live broadcasts, they're automatically posted for review over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. If you haven't already, grab them promos. They're going to be gone now. We have one $3,500 Diamond Lifetime membership left. After that, it'll be $4,000 for the remainder of today. Tomorrow they go back to $5,000, and eventually that program is going to cease to be sold forevermore. Those that have them will keep them, but they're not going to be sold new anymore, the lifetime membership. So now's your chance to do that. In addition to all the other promotions we have going on, you can find all that additional information at our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Look at the big pull at the end of the market with 5 minutes left here on ES. Yes, what I want to do, 2-minute EWO, well, that's, up to you, right? Let's see how far this drops and how far it goes the other way. I thank you for your questions today, and we are here every day. Check us out. Make sure that you have your notification buttons turned on your social media. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming broadcasts. Also, if you're only on TikTok, you need to go over and subscribe to our YouTube feed. If you're only on YouTube, you need to go to TikTok or anywhere else. You shouldn't just have your one feed. You should have at least one other one. We have all the major social medias, Facebook, Kick, TikTok, you name it. We're on all of them. Because from time to time we may have issues with our TikTok, or we may have an issue with our YouTube, and that way you can go to the other and still continue to watch. So highly recommend that you at least pick up one additional feed option for yourself in case one fails, right? And after all, it is just the interwebs, the internets, the ones and the zeros zipping through space in its space-time continuum. And hopefully it gets to your house so that you can unscramble all that information and be able to watch us live and ask questions. So, is that Tradeify better than Webull? We covered that before. Oh, wait a minute. That's, yes, Webull is a broker. Tradeify is a prop firm. They're not even the same thing. So, anyway, we answered that. All right. Thank you for being here. We're going to call it a day. We will see you tomorrow. Remember, as usual, anybody that you come in contact between now and the time we meet again, try to be an encourager, lift them up, not be a discourager. If you want to learn and how to practice that, go to a retail store. Whoever checks you out at the store, or if anybody would happen to wait on you in the store, which is very rare, try to be, go out of your way to be crazy nice to them, crazy energetic, lift them up, wish them well for the day, because, there's a lot of stinkers come into those stores. So try to be an encourager there. It's a good place to practice on a total stranger. So try to lift people up that you come in contact with, and don't let the pigs drag you into the mud either. So thank you for being here today. We will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Oops, I don't need that. And if you have any questions, write them down, and make sure you ask them tomorrow. So we will see you. Goodbye.